The January skirt is finally out and I'm now working on my next pattern. I want you to choose my next pattern. I've got a bunch of different options. Please tell me which one is your favorite. I've got a dinner party set that's going to include a bunch of tablescape stuff. So think scallops and ruffles, coasters, table mats. This is going to be very beginner friendly. It's basically going to teach you the basics of sewing, from using binding to ruffles, but also just making really basic squares so that you can really get into understanding all these small elements that will help you make more wearable pieces. Next, I've got the petal skirt. This has really cute scallops at the bottom. It's a very simple skirt, doesn't even have a waistband. And again, a lot more beginner friendly than my first two patterns. I've got a baby doll top slash dress pattern that I have. This will also be a little bit more beginner friendly than the skirt because it has no zipper in the back. It's tied with an opening and the sleeve uses an elastic. So this would be a great one to start off with. And it can be made both as a top and a dress, which I think is so cute. I've got a stretchy off the shoulder top pattern that I personally love. It is a little bit trickier because it does require you to use stretched fabric, and you can use that on a home sewing machine with a ballpoint needle, but it is a little bit more challenging than the other ones. The back cowl dress, this was one of my favorites that I draped last year. It's cut on the bias, which can be a little bit challenging if you've not done before, but it is actually only 5 pieces, so it's not a complex pattern in and of itself. But cows are beautiful, and bias cuts means that it's going to fall really nice on your body. And this one is a bit more of a formal wear situation. I also have 2 different aprons that I've made. Let me know if you have a favorite. This will be included in the dinner party set, but I also want to make one separately so people can just get an apron. Those are really useful for Halloween. And finally, I want to work on the elasticated version of the January skirt. A lot of people have told me that zippers kind of scared them, which I totally understand. Let me know if that would be of any interest.